This is such a random haul. I thought we'd gone from like colourful suits to slug pellets, but here we are. Hi guys and welcome to today's video. Today I am filming honestly a really casual video and I hope you guys will excuse that. Today is Thursday. It's actually almost 4 o'clock and I want to upload a video today. I've really been trying to be consistent here on YouTube, and honestly the last couple of weeks I've just kind of felt like a little bit uninspired. So we've got a super random video today because I was actually not going to upload, but instead I'm just going to show you a few things that I bought recently. But before we get started, hi, my name is Sabrina. I talk about largely fashion and beauty on here, but nowadays I also talk about groceries. Sometimes I talk about my garden, different things. But if that does sound like something you'd be interested in, don't forget to hit subscribe. And today we have, oh okay, are we back up? Yeah. And today we've got a pretty random video because, like I said, I wasn't going to upload. So I've picked two things that I can talk about that are very different, but I just wanted to share a little bit of a haul, which is something that I don't typically do because I don't shop fashion that much or beauty, but I do shop a lot of garden stuff. So I've got a bit of a garden haul, and then actually I bought 4 new things from M&S and I thought that I would share those with you too, especially because I have filmed a TikTok for it. So if you don't follow me on TikTok, I'll link that below, but I have like clips from that so I can show you what these items look like on. But let's start with M&S because I feel like that's probably going to be the more popular bit. Like I said, only bought 4 items. I was buying Michael some boxes and I threw in 4 items which I may or may not be keeping, but let me know what you think. What should I keep, what should I not? We'll start with the skirt. I picked up this denim skirt, which they are just everywhere at the moment. I feel places like Zara have loads, H&M have them, Zara have them, Mango have them, like they're across the high street. Oh, Stradivarius has them and they're really popular, but I was trying to look for them secondhand, but skirts are really difficult for me to buy because I am slightly more pear-shaped. So then I decided to pick this one up. I got it in a size 12. It was £29.50, and honestly I think it is a great skirt. If you've tried on a few and maybe like found they haven't really suited you or they haven't been that comfortable, I'd highly recommend checking this one out because it is nice and stretchy. Not too stretchy, but just stretchy enough, I would say. It's not super long. I probably would like it slightly longer. I am 5'7". If you are slightly shorter, then I actually think this would be a really beautiful length. It is midi on me, but I feel like they're a little bit nicer leaning towards the maxi side. Maxi just seems to be a little bit more popular this year than midi. And it has got a slit, but it's not the highest slit. And again, I feel like I would like it slightly higher. But other than that, in terms of fit, it fits really beautifully, I think. I haven't tried on any other of these skirts, but this one seems like it's far more comfortable than most of them. And for £30, I really think it's worth at least trying on if you are looking for a skirt like this. I don't know if I'm going to keep it though, because I'm honestly just a little bit nervous that it's a bit trendy. But on the flip side, I think I'd wear it lots this year. A lot. I'm just trying to weigh up whether I think it's worth having in my wardrobe and potentially, I think I probably would wear it next year, but knowing that because it is trendy, I'm probably going to not want to wear it the year after that. So it's kind of just trying to weigh up whether I want to keep it or not. Something a bit more timeless now. These are a high-rise cream pair of trousers, I guess. They are, again, slightly short on me. I think because M&S does petite, they do long. I find that their regular is ever so slightly shorter than most shops because generally I feel like the regular is fine on me. I'm not gonna say these are too short, but they're just a little bit shorter than I'd like them, so I'm a little bit unsure again about these, but they really do fit beautifully other than the length. Around the waist they're really nice. They have pockets, the material is nice. They were £39.50, so just under £40, but a really great staple pair of trousers, which I probably am keeping. I'm just unsure as to whether I want a different length, but something like this I know will work in my wardrobe for many years. And then finally, in terms of clothes, I bought myself a linen green suit. It's a really beautiful colour. I got the jacket in a 14, which was £59, the trousers in a 12, and they were £39.50. Unfortunately, the trousers are just way too small for me. I mean, they fit, they do up, but just get a bit of a camel toe. They're just too tight, and therefore they are definitely going back. Whether I buy a 14 long, I'm unsure. And I really am unsure because I do like them. I'm just not 100% sure how often I will be wearing a suit. I mean, maybe quite a lot. If you have any coloured suits, let me know, like, do you wear them a lot or not really? I am aware that I can like divide it up as well, like just wear the trousers or just wear the jacket. So maybe I actually think this was quite a good haul. Like, I'm relatively happy with everything, and I just feel like M&S is actually relatively reasonably priced. Quality is nice, and like I said, I do try to shop not too much fast fashion, and of course M&S is somewhat fast fashion, but I don't find it as fast as places like Zara. I pretty much never ever shop in Zara because I just think the amount that they release is wild. Like, it's just crazy. And like I said, just bought 4 items. I think it kind of seems like a bit pointless, like doing a haul for just 4 items, but I think like that's more realistically how I shop. I don't typically buy 20 items. I'm really trying to look on Vinted, eBay, and even Depop for clothes, but honestly I just feel like I don't know how to shop there yet. I'm sure I'll get there. I do really like charity shops. I'm always in charity shops looking for pieces, and actually I think that this weekend I might go to a car boot, and if I do, I think I'm going to vlog that as well, so stay tuned if that is something that you're interested in. And then I popped into my favourite shop, which is Wilko. I love Wilko. I just think it's really reasonably priced in terms of garden stuff, so it is without a doubt my go-to. Of course, sometimes I go to garden centre, sometimes I go for like B&Q, Homebase, but Wilko, I just recommend it to everyone. I just think in terms of value for money, I just think it's excellent. I don't actually think it might not be quite the cheapest. Maybe like Poundland and stuff are slightly cheaper for stuff like seeds. Pound Stretchers in particular I think is very cheap for seeds. I have a bigger variety, I think, so just thought I'd quickly show you what I got. Firstly, I did get some Slug Clear Ultra Pellets. This is such a random haul. I thought we'd gone from like colourful suits to Slug Pellets, but here we are. Yeah, I just have some slugs. I didn't really want to get these, but honestly I planted cabbage and they're just being completely eaten. And actually, like, I really just have resisted the urge to buy these, but basically my family members keep telling me that I just need to get these. And I also need some cat and dog ones. Obviously it doesn't kill the cats and dogs, but it's just like there are some pellets which apparently let off a smell which cats and dogs don't love, and therefore they stop digging up the garden, because we have so many cats and dogs. No, not dogs. We have so many cats digging up our garden. Then I bought, and they were 3 for 2. I bought some dahlias. I got some pom-pom mix. I feel like I'm a little tiny bit late with these. Actually, I don't think I am, because I think I planted them later last year and they were fine. But I got those dahlias. I then got a decorative mix of dahlias, and then also another decorative mix, white and pastel. Oh, I kind of wish I hadn't got these ones. Anyway, white and pastel, colourful, and then hopefully colourful too. But I paid £8 for these, and there does seem to be, it says that there's 3 dahlias, but there may be slightly more. This one, but I definitely need to get them planted this weekend. Then some hay fever tablets, because as much as I'm loving spring, I have the worst hay fever. I might have to take a nap after this because I forgot to take a hay fever tablet this morning, and my hay fever is just not great. I picked up some seeds. I'm going to divide them. I'll talk about flowers first. I got some French marigold honeycomb. These are to go near my tomatoes because apparently they plant really well with tomatoes. I don't have any tomatoes yet. I'm probably going to pick them up maybe this weekend, actually, to be honest. I'm just going to plant these alongside those, and also it helps encourage, I believe it helps encourage bees, and therefore the production of more tomatoes. I picked up some sweet peas because I have a hanging basket that weirdly had some sweet peas in it last year, and they haven't died even over winter. It's like basically the only thing in my garden that didn't die, because the snow this year was so incredibly heavy. Everything died, even things that I really didn't think would, and that had survived the last winter. This winter did not survive. So I picked up some extra sweet peas to go in with the sweet peas that have survived, in the hope that I can like really bulk that out and make it look beautiful. And then I picked up some zinnia. Honestly, this isn't something I hear people talk about too much, but I really want to fill out my pots. I really regret not filling my pots with tulips, but I haven't, and so whilst everyone else is currently experiencing beautiful displays of tulips, I have one sad white tulip in my garden, and that is it. So this November I'm definitely going to be planting tulips, but until then I wanted to fill my pots with something. So at the moment I have stacks and stacks of pots that have nothing in them. They're just empty, not even soil. So I want to bring those out and just fill them with flowers, because we have like a long bench. One day I will show you my garden, I'm sure I have shown you my garden somewhat, but I'll show you more of my garden in maybe in a month or two, if anyone is interested. But just pick these up for that. And again, I'm going to plant these this weekend. Last year we had loads and loads and loads of tomatoes, loads of lettuce, and I've already planted my lettuce and stuff like rocket, like other leafy greens. We have got cabbage and that's doing quite well. It's doing okay. So we had strawberries, which done okay. I might buy like one more strawberry plant, and had a cucumber plant, didn't do well. Had a sweet corn plant, didn't do well. That may have been it, largely lettuce and tomatoes. Like I said, I want to fill out all my pots. I was looking into some vegetables that I can grow in pots. So I'm going to go with carrots. I got some that can be harvested smaller, and then some slightly longer ones as well. These were £1. One was £1, one was 75p. Largely the seeds in Wilko are either £1 or 75p. But yeah, these are going to go in pots. Hopefully they do well there. I've never grown carrots, so we'll see. I'm going to try and look for some slightly deeper pots because obviously carrots do grow down. And then I picked up some radish French breakfast. Again, I'm going to plant these in pots. Really I wanted like the small round radishes, but they just simply didn't have them, so I went for these. They are a little bit longer, which probably isn't ideal for growing in pots, but I'm going to give it a good go. And they were 50p. Even if they don't grow, it's not the end of the world, but I definitely want to try. And that's the end of possibly the most random haul here on YouTube, but I really hope you somewhat enjoyed it, either the fashion or the garden, or both. I will link down below my Instagram and my TikTok, so do join me on there if you are interested. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you next Thursday, hopefully for a slightly less random video. Bye.